Hey, welcome back to the channel. Haven't done a video in a while. Figured I'd do one or two. Try something different. This is called Full Auto Tips. It's for people who want to know about some machine guns, but it's basically for people who own these particular guns. Some of the things a trick or two that you might be able to do. In this case, we're going to talk about the M1A1 Thompson. If you have one, and you're lucky enough to have one, or if you have a transferable one, or if you have a pre-sample or even a post-sample, and you like to shoot it, a lot of people like to shoot reloads in these. 45s are relatively easy to reload, and it's certainly cheaper to reload than factory ammo. One of the things about reloading, especially if you use lead bullets, is you get a tendency to have a lead buildup on the feed ramp and around the chamber, which can cause out of battery firing. So I'm going to show you a simple way to get around that, especially if you're using this as a rental gun, like if you have a range, or if you're shooting people's reloads or reloads with soft lead bullets. Okay, what we got to do is we got to get inside this gun. So we're not going to take this one apart because it takes too long in video. I already have another one apart. Basically, we're going to have to zoom in on this. This is an M1A1 bolt. Okay? If you can see, the M1A1, like most open bolt submachine guns, has a fixed firing pin right there. So when you're running your gun and your ammo's coming in, if the ammo starts to drag because of lead buildup or whatever, it could very easily hit primers. And most 45 ammo nowadays is made with a soft, large pistol primer, which is very easy to set out and have an open chamber explosion. Fortunately, the Thompson, since it's mostly forged steel, hopefully you won't damage the receiver, but you could easily blow an extractor, damage a magazine or whatever. Or, if you're really unlucky, damage the shooter or somebody standing nearby with flying metal. Simple solution for that, it's actually a factory solution, is this. This one's nickeled because I like to nickel stuff, make it easier to clean. This is an M1 bolt, not an M1A1 bolt. You'll notice a pin here. This is why you chose to use the nickel one. You'll notice a pin right here. This pin, I'm going to roll this over, is for this. They call this a hammer in the M1A1. I'm sorry, in the M1. And if you watch the tip of the bolt face, can we see the tip of the bolt face in focus? There's no firing pin protruding like there is on an M1. When the gun closes completely, the front of the receiver has a raised spot to touch this hammer and push it forward, firing the round. Now you can see the firing pins all the way forward. The advantage to this is this gun will not fire until the bolt is all the way forward. So if you have some dirty ammo or some lead buildup and a round gets stuck halfway into the chamber, it cannot be set off by the firing pin because it doesn't protrude. We're going to zoom. Here's another Thompson here. This got the M1 bolt in it. I'm going to slide that back. If you can see right here, there is a little raised centerpiece right here that's flat. When the gun closes, I don't know if that'll show up on camera, you will see the hammer hit that raised spot and start to push in. Oh, there he goes. Firing the round. You cannot get an out of battery explosion with an M1 Thompson. So what's the point of this video? Most of the guns that are like this are M1A1s. This bolt is a direct replacement for the M1A1 bolt. You can literally put this in an M1A1 Thompson with no modification, and lo and behold, you've got a gun that won't fire out of battery. Super good investment. If you've got a Thompson M1A1, get one of these. They're getting a little rarer now, but get one of these and you will never look back. And if you're using it as a rental, it lowers your liability. And if you're just shooting reloads, again, it lowers your liability. Just a simple full auto tip for the day. Thanks for coming to the channel.